Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today I'll be talking about countering Alvanor across all platforms. So without further ado, let's check it out. First things first, here is my counters list for Alvanor. So the tricky thing here is to know that there are different versions of Alvanor, right? So you have the Facebook and web version versus the mobile version. And here I kind of just compiled it into one list. So Cornelius, in my opinion, is the best counter on across platforms, right? So Facebook, web, mobile, Cornelius is the best counter. Not only is he easy to obtain, on all platforms, but also he is, in my opinion, the best counter because he targets Alvanor specifically because Alvanor has very high intelligence. Then on the Facebook platform and web platform, Isaac is very, very solid. One of the best counters to magic attack-based heroes, and Alvanor is a magic attack-based hero. We also have Satori, who is pretty good against Alvanor on Facebook and web. Not going to be quite as effective on mobile because there is an energy gain skill for Alvanor on Facebook and web. And with that, the reason there's a star here is because the caveat is that you cannot use Satori when Sebastian is on that Alvanor team because Satori will effectively not be very useful. Finally, we have first skill ult physical damage dealers, which Cornelius falls in that category, but we're talking more about Kark specifically, as well as like Ginger or Galahad, for example. You can also probably rely on Yasmin if it's based off of her first skill, and on mobile, for sure, Yasmin will be able to deal a decent amount of damage, as well as the newly revamped Ishmael. So those are a couple of heroes that I would have as counters for Alvanor. Alright guys, so here we are in game. I really wanted to demonstrate how good Cornelius can be against Alvanor. And so here I'm going to go ahead and do a 2-on-1 matchup where I have Alvanor paired with Celeste. So let's go ahead and find them. There's Celeste. And down at the bottom here is Alvanor. Screen is going all over the place. Okay, so we got Alvanor and Celeste here, and we will be matching up against Cornelius. For some reason, my whole screen is moving. I don't like that. Okay, let's try this one more time. We're going to go to Cornelius, who I passed just now. There's Cornelius, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 matchup. And Cornelius is really easy to obtain on both platforms. So on mobile, he is available in the Highwayman shop. In Facebook and web, he's available using friendship points or chips in the merchant, right? So Cornelius is pretty easy to obtain. Here you can see Alvanor is targeted first. Alvanor has the highest intelligence in the game. And we already know that Cornelius is very good against Celeste. And that second shot takes down Celeste. So a 2-on-1 victory for Cornelius right there. If you want to minimize damage if you have Alvanor and you're using Alvanor, Astaroth may be someone to consider. That may help potentially mitigate some damage, but then you have the potential for a Chaba to counter you. So just throwing that out there. But again, I think Cornelius is a very strong counter to Alvanor specifically. We'll always hone in and target Alvanor because Alvanor has the highest intelligence in the Hero Wars universe as of right now. So with that being said, I hope that gives you a little insight on how you can counter Alvanor if you come across him in Arena, Grand Arena, Guild Wars, or even in Pet Adventures. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all in Dominion.